So as you guys know, a big part of the content that I make on this channel has to do with self-care and healing and taking time for yourself. And I feel like self-care is about so much more than going to the store and buying a face mask. Like, I definitely love buying self-care products. I love going shopping for them. I love doing a good face mask at the end of my day. But self-care is also about doing things just for you. I feel like I am such a people pleaser. I'm always conscious about what other people are thinking of me. I'm always like trying not to make other people uncomfortable, or even in a situation where I'm uncomfortable, I try to just like be the one in the room to make it okay. It's such a crazy thing, but I've always been that way, like with family or friends, even in like close relationships I have. I don't want it to be awkward. Like, I feel like I have to be a certain way in order for the situation to stay like calm. And something I've really been trying to work on is just having my own emotions, being there for myself, doing what I need to do, and expressing myself without thinking about the judgment or how other people will react. So one of those ways I've been practicing being just individual and being myself is to have this designated time for self-care and just be here for me. Like, this entire night is dedicated to myself. This is my time to unwind after a busy day. And I feel like that's so important. I get so caught up in a schedule and being productive and like running around and constantly having something to do. I was at my apartment for most of the day, but I did go out. I had to run a couple errands. I stopped by Ulta and I stopped by Target, and I actually got a lot of exciting things that I'll show you in this video. And I just got out of a meeting, so my day is officially done and it's time for my self-care night. This is what I have on right now. I'm obsessed with these like long sleeve oversized shirts, and then I'm wearing a sports bra because I'm so over regular bras. They're so uncomfortable and not worth it. And then I have these brown leggings on. I love the colors pink and brown together, so that's what I'm going to be wearing right now. I also have been paying a lot of attention to my skincare and hair care, like really trying to keep it healthy, to keep it good. I feel like my skin especially, like I'll show you guys later, but I feel like it just looks so much better than usual. And I went to Target, as I said, and I got some really delish things for a snack. So I have my salad spinner, I have my stuff. This is gonna be so easy, but so good. Now I have a tray ready for tomorrow. Love chocolate and I love strawberries. Also, how cute is my pumpkin towel? I got this one and this one at Target today. I just thought it was perfect for October and fall. It's so cute. I'm obsessed. Since it's nighttime, my favorite thing to do is turn off these lights. So now I only have the ones on that are underneath the cabinet. Like, this is such a vibe for nighttime. I wanted to give you guys an update on Theodore because he's been in a lot of my past videos, and I know a lot of you guys are like, did you get a cat? Like, when did this happen? What did I miss? So I'm gonna give you guys a rundown. So as a lot of you guys know, Theodore is my family cat. He's been in a lot of my videos, like when I was living at home, he was in my room all the time. He's in a lot of my like high school videos and all of that. So obviously when I moved out, I wasn't seeing him a lot. He's the best cat ever. I just have to let you guys know. I'm definitely a cat person. So about 2 months ago, my family went on a trip. They were only gonna be gone for like 2 weeks. So I was like, okay, I have no problem watching Theodore. He can come over to my house. He is an outdoor cat, but he did so good. Like, first day, already used to it, and I think he's been loving it at my apartment because I'm home like all the time, so I give him a lot of attention. So when they got back from the 2-week trip, I took him home for a week and then they left again, and it was kind of an option if I wanted to take him again, and I said of course, I want Theodore back at my apartment. So back and forth, I have ended up having him here for like 2 months, and honestly I don't know how I'm gonna give him back because I just love having him here. So as of right now, he's staying with me and I'm just gonna see what happens. But I wanted to update you guys because I never like announced that I was getting a cat, but like all of a sudden a cat appeared in my apartment, and I know a lot of you guys were like, when? So I'm gonna take off today's outfit. I'm in my closet right now. When I moved here, I was so excited for a walk-in closet and it got filled like so fast. Even like my hangers right here are so tight, like together, that I can barely put anything new on it. I feel like with my mental health this year, I really started shopping a lot and not like holding myself back. And I know shopping and buying stuff doesn't really help when you're like trying to heal. Like that's something I've really reminded myself, because every time I start shopping and buying a bunch of new stuff, I'm like, you know, this isn't actually gonna help your like mental health. I'm gonna change. I'm so excited for those new pajamas. Here is what this new set looks like. I'm actually so obsessed. The color of it is so nice. Nothing beats a new pair of pajamas. They're just so soft. I'm so obsessed. And the pants are actually long enough for me. I'm actually pretty tall. If you guys didn't know, I'm 5'9". So when I shop for pants, a lot of them are just not long enough. But these pants actually go all the way down. They're so comfy. I love it. I'm just so happy with this purchase. It is time to shower and take off my makeup and show you guys my recent routine. I don't really have a routine, but this is kind of what I've been doing recently. I'm first gonna take a million pictures. I need to make the thumbnail. I want to take some pictures for Instagram. Alright, so I think I'm gonna take off my makeup. So I'm gonna clip these back. This is the makeup remover I've been using recently. It's like this balm, so you scoop it out with the spatula, and it's like, it reminds me of coconut oil. So then you apply it like this, and as soon as it goes on your skin, it starts to melt, and you just like rub it and melt all the makeup away. I love it. I feel like it actually removes everything, even mascara. Now I'm gonna do a double cleanse, and I'm gonna use this Versed face wash. They just sent it to me. I hate when the water goes up my sleeves. My hair definitely needs a wash, but maybe I should wait till the morning to wash it. I'm gonna hop in the shower. I have all my makeup removed. I'm actually gonna wash my hair in the morning. That way it's like ready to go so I could style it. And plus I'm filming a morning routine in the morning, so I think that'll just be perfect if I have my hair like ready to wash. So cute, right? I'm gonna hop in the shower. Once I get out, we'll use these really expensive under eye masks. Every time I take like an intense shower like that, where I do everything and I'm in there for like 30 minutes, I need to like sit down and like chug my water. It's just like, I just get lightheaded and it's like a lot. I'm out of the shower. I am ready to do my skincare. I'm gonna put on these under eye masks. I just love the pink. That feels so good. I love the under eye ones. So I'm excited. I'm gonna leave these on for probably like 30 minutes. They're like so refreshing, and I will come back to you guys in 30 minutes. I literally kept these under eye masks on for like 40 minutes. I was just watching The Office and it was so fun. And I had Theodore like laying on top of me, so I couldn't get up. I did really like these, but they would not stay on my face. They kept slipping like down my face, they came off. I think next time too, I want to put them in the fridge, but my under eyes definitely feel tighter. Right here on the floor is usually where I do my skincare and my makeup. Tonight I'm having jasmine tea. I love this cup from Earth Cafe. It has like a little filter in it and then this lid to close it so that it can steep. Someone commented on one of my last videos saying that I should try to pour the hot water over the tea and then let it sit. And so that's what I tried tonight. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm gonna try and find the comment, but if I can't, then shout out to you. Anyway, so I'm ending my night. It is 12:12. This is usually around the time I go to bed, and I feel like I was so productive since I started this video. I think I am gonna work a little bit tonight just to edit, and nothing crazy. I mean, I just got a video up today, so I feel pretty good about staying on schedule. If you guys were curious though, I love planning on my iPad. Since I got this iPad, it has been amazing. Like, I am planning stuff all the time. I write down video ideas, I write down titles and everything, and I keep an entire calendar. I literally have like so much written down so far for October. Another hobby I've finally been getting back into is reading. When I was in elementary school and middle school, I was a huge reader. It all started with The Hunger Games and then Divergent and The Maze Runner. Like all those dystopian series that I was so obsessed with, and then they turned into movies. Like that was such a good time. And I was absolutely obsessed. I would read all day long, like take my books to family vacations. But in high school, I felt like reading really turned into more of like a homework assignment that sucked. But I feel like in the last 2 years, reading has become like so trendy. And so for me, I was like, you know what? I would love to try reading. I really want to do it. And I bought one of those Colleen Hoover books that were like super trendy, but I never read it. I just like was not, I tried, I read like a couple chapters and then I was like not interested. It has taken me forever to get into it. But none other than Suzanne Collins herself got me back into reading. The Hunger Games prequel came out in 2020. It's been sitting on my bookshelf and I finally opened it up because the movie comes out next month, and my sister and I both read it. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. You guys are gonna see in an upcoming video I finished it because I'm filming this video first. And ever since then, I've been like, okay, let me like actually get into reading. Let me start a couple new books. I got this series that my sister read, Summer I Turned Pretty, and then there's 3 books. She said it was really good. She's like a huge reader, so I'm pretty inspired to like read and all that stuff. Oh, it's based on that show, Conrad and Jeremiah. Okay, I know what this is. I never watched the show, but people were like going crazy about it. So, okay, now I get to read. This is what was holding up my camera, but I just started this Stephen King book. It's called The Stand. This is the original cut version, but it's still like 800 pages, I think. I just like opened the book randomly and I turned right to the 800th page. I'm only like 2 chapters in, but I do like it. So that is what the rest of my night is looking like. It is so good. I love jasmine tea.